What's up, everybody? I'm Jay, DCA Adventure, back again with a Monday cryptocurrency market update. If you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. If you guys want access to the DCA trading script, join my tier. Trading with the view in the Patreon, you gotta join the Patreon, then join my tier. And by doing so, you will get access to the DCA trading script, any trading tools that I make. We have really cool private channels in there for trading signals, bot signals, and we have several bots that are spitting out trades all day long. Gotta say, this is not financial advice. Trading is super risky, so definitely do your own research, trade at your own risk. If you guys are wondering where I'm trading, I'm over at Phemex, Pionex, Bybit, my three top trading exchanges at the moment. But if you guys want to join them, you can get deposit bonuses and all kinds of cool other stuff, cool ways to earn crypto. Phemex is offering like staking and stuff like that, so definitely go check it out. Link will be in the description. And cryptocurrency merch, you guys are looking for that sweet DCA stuff that I got on. I got the old Savage Mind hoodie on, but if you guys are wondering where I got it, you need to go over to Don't delay, buy today. Let me get back over to YouTube. I can't see who's here. What up, Mikkel? What up, Gigster? I know normally we're doing streams on Sunday, but we all had all kinds of stuff going on, and then the Patreon thing, so decided to do it today. But how are you guys doing? Hope all is well. Markets are looking green today. Bitcoin, it's up 9.5% for the last week, coming in at $34,717. Ethereum up 10.8% for the week, $2,116. Tether looking a little red in the last hour. Binance coin up 6.8, coming in at $293. Cardano up 13.2, making moves. Dogecoin 45.3%, coming in at 25 cents. It's pretty ridiculous. XRP 5.2% for the last week. So, you know, obviously everybody is doing pretty good after the big dumpages that we had the last few weeks. So everything is doing pretty good. Not back to where we started, but we're doing good. Poly coming in 3.3% for the last week, $1.14. So it's got some work to do. It's got some moves to make. Theata coming in at 5.3 with $7. Still, you know, a lot of this stuff, guys, is a good buy. It scoops some of this up. 9.2% for Ethereum Classic, $44.51. VeChain 8%, coming in at 0.08. So yeah, I mean, they're all looking pretty good. Obviously, a lot of your stables are going to be red. Stables will be red. What up, Emmanuel? How you doing, buddy? We're gonna go over to TradingView app. It's what I've been using, the desktop. I use the desktop version a lot. It's super clean. It's a lot quicker than like the browser version of it. So definitely download this if you use it a lot. If you're using like the Patreon guys, I'm sure if you guys are using this to download it, it works way better. Way better. What's up, Tech Man? What up, Golden Wolf? So Bitcoin making some gains after this last dump. Now, if you guys were in the Patreon group, you knew that we went long down here at this green arrow coming in. It was right around 30. I don't even know. We'll have to check Discord for the exact price, but I know it was right around 31,100. I think is where my entry was, and then we did take profit up here, right around this 21-day moving average. We did get the death cross, 50-day moving average, cross the 200-day moving average. And this is, you can kind of say this is what this dump was here. This does not mean that we ain't got more to go. I do feel as if we probably still have a rocky road ahead. We got a nice little pattern going on here, nice little trend. If you're going wick to wick or body to body, you would draw it somewhere in there. Now, for the people that like to draw with the wicks, you can do all that. I like to use the body to body on this here, but this is a nice downtrend that we are following on a daily chart. So this has got some weight behind it. We get a closing candle below this downtrend, and we're going to go down even more. And if we're looking left on our chart, we look right over here, and this is the area of support that we are now trying to validate and respect. So as long as we don't close below this trend line and break it, then we should be good. Because what's going to happen if we do fall below it, you guys, and we close, we make it all the way back down here to 30,000, and we get this close underneath. This trend line is no longer support, it is now resistance. So we would have to fight back above resistance and get above it and close above it to start over again how we were going. What up, Sarth? How you doing, brother? Yeah, super sad. Super sad. I didn't know if I should talk about it. I think, well, I'm gonna let you guys, Mikkel and everybody, do all that. But we're definitely thinking about his family and prayers, and it's very sad for sure. Tragedy, definitely. But heart goes out to all of them. Sucks. That's right, Mikkel. Stay savage forever. Definitely shocking. Yes, I did not expect that at all. And Mikkel, you want to post like the donation address or anything like that for his family? If you want to do that, that'd be super cool. Any of you guys want to donate? I'm sure yeah, well, we'll let Mikkel go through all that stuff. But back to the charts, we need to get back above the 21-day moving average and close above it. I'd like to see the 50-day moving average cross back above 200-day, make a golden cross. That'd be super awesome. Definitely need to see that. Right now we are testing resistance. That's what this blue box is I got drawn in here. This is why we took resistance, or took profit on our trade. It was because of the resistance here. So we'd like to technically see it get above the 21-day and close above here, but you guys, we're not really paying attention to the 21 and 50 for trading on the daily time frame. So basically we want to get it back above the box, close above the box, to continue a bullish move. That's right, Tech Man. I always hear people say only 1%. Well, that 1% matters. You all matter. There's the GoFundMe link. Click that there, go give a donation. That'd be super awesome of you guys. I'm gonna go over here to the weekly. Weekly still is not looking bad. We're right here in the middle, consolidating. You know, we're just kind of moving along there sideways. So that's a good bullish sign for Bitcoin. We definitely want to see that. We don't want to see it close below this 50-week moving average. That would be bad. That 50-week moving average is coming in right around $30,700. So we did get all the way down to it. We went actually below it. 29,000. Nope, it was actually 28,600. Now in the Patreon group we were talking again, and I actually did a long trade on this move, on this wick here. I had a set it forget it trade where I told the guys I was going to put a long position underneath the 50-week moving average, my stop loss below that, and it worked out perfect. It came down just below that 50-week moving average, picked up my position, and then I took profit somewhere up here in the wick. When we got above the 50-week moving average, I took my profit. But we have this little area to the left of resistance here, 32,400 up to 39,300. We've got to get above that, close above it to get a shot at the area of 46,100 to 61,000, and that'll be our next area of resistance to get above and close. This is on a weekly time frame macro trade, zoomed way out. Obviously, it's going to take a long time for this to play out. As long as we don't see any closes below the 50-week moving average, we should be in good shape. We're still following this little trend. You can do body to body like I did on the daily, or on the weekly it makes more sense to come down to the wicks. Typically you want to see 1 to 2, 3 touches on a trend line for it to be valid. We only got 2 touches, almost 3. So at least 3, we should be good. But everything's looking okay for Bitcoin. The oscillator's showing that we are down at the bottom by the oversold. We're not quite in the oversold, but we're down by it. So we definitely got room for momentum and volume to push us up. We got room to go up. A lot of the major indicators right now are all pretty much reset on the higher time frames. They are sitting in good positions. I've been mining as much as my miner can stay online. It's just so hot here right now. I have to shut them down half the day. I turned off my alt to Bitcoin rig and dropped like 20 degrees. Yeah, I know today here was high of 93. I'm in Ohio, but yeah, it was hot as shit here. So I could just imagine where you guys are at. Some of you guys are in some really like desert areas that are super hot. Well, what's the hottest? What was it today for you guys? Was it over 90? Over 100? I know my central air has been cranked. Take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum's looking great on, well, it's kind of looking great on the weekly. Right here, it's testing the 21-week moving average. Probably going to test that once or twice before it actually gets back above it. That 21 weekly is sitting at $2,254. So that's going to be your area to get above and close above for Ethereum to get up to the next leg. But definitely keep an eye on this. We do got an area of support right underneath that at 1946 down to at 1495. You pretty much should go down to the 50-week moving average. $1,311 is a super good buying opportunity, and the chances of it actually testing that moving average are a lot higher now that we're under the 21-week moving average. So guys, if you can, I would go put a limit order in down there right below that 50-week moving average on Ethereum and watch it play out just like it did on Bitcoin. And you'll thank me later. Send me some Ethereum. Dirty South, 95 degrees and probably 65% humidity. Damn. Hell yeah, Crypto Beetle. Which tier did you join, brother? Or did you just join like regular Patreon? Be watching this on the weekly, guys. This will be a little bit longer trade, but if you see the rejection here, if you are leverage trading this, which I highly recommend, if you are leverage trading or interested in it, definitely do testnet. I'll say it every time before I talk about leverage trading. It's just so risky, and you can lose money so easily that I really don't like even teaching it so much, but it's a good way to make money if you know what you're doing. Like, I can make a shit ton of money out of a little bit of money really quickly if you know what you're doing. So definitely be careful with leverage. But if you are leverage trading, this would be a good area to take a short sale on Ethereum if it gets the rejection on that 50-week moving average. It's got a little ways to go. $2,254 is probably, it's gonna get closer to that area. So be on the watch for that with Ethereum. I'm gonna flip down to the daily. We got the bearish crossover, 21 daily crossed over the 50-day moving average. You look down here on the oscillator, and we were way down into the oversold area. So it printed 2 dots saying, hey, it's time to buy, time to buy. V-shaped recovery on the daily for Ethereum. Probably going to go right up to the 21-day moving average, $2,220 exactly. Looking left on our chart, we got a ton of old support here. We know that's new resistance now. So a very good chance that it's going to reject here. It's not going to make it past this resistance area or the moving average. So again, on a daily, be really close to do a short sale. If I were you, or you could sell and buy back lower on a daily. But we always want to wait for confirmation, guys. If this daily candle, we get a daily candle that comes up and kisses it and closes below it again, good chance it's going to go down. So keep an eye on it. That 200-day moving average is coming up. It is coming up, and it's coming for the death cross on Ethereum, you guys. They're converging together. It's happening. It's going to happen. Probably what we're going to see, we'll probably get price action all through this area until these moving averages get close enough where they actually do the cross, and then it'll be a day or so after that we'll get the dump on it. Which brings me back, I want to show you guys Bitcoin again real quick. I forgot to mention this. We see that the 21 and 50-day moving average are converging back towards each other for a bullish crossover, so that's really good. Good sign. But we want to see the 50 start to curl back up. Until those moving averages start making their moves back to the upside, I'm short-term bearish right now in Bitcoin. So just so we're clear, right now it's easier to let Bitcoin pump and then hunt down that short, take that short position, and then take your profit, let it pump again. Don't try to take the long, don't try to buy. And I'm speaking regarding leverage trading here. I'm trying to make my asset make money 24/7. So like in a bull market, we're gonna long it, we're gonna buy Bitcoin, and we're gonna sell at the top, obviously. But when we're in a bear market and we're using leverage trading, we're gonna let Bitcoin go up, and we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna let it make money go up, and then where we think it's gonna top out and hit resistance, we're gonna take the short sell, and we're gonna make money on the way down. So you constantly do that, just let it go up, and you're only trying to take the down moves. You're cutting out half of the risk instead of trying to long and short at the same time. Always long in a bull market, always short in a bear market. It's way easier, way less risk. Swamp Crotch. It's 105 here in the same temp inside the house. Holy shit, Golden Wolf, I feel for you. That's got to be awful. That's got to be awful. You know, the good thing about Ohio, though, is it could snow tomorrow here. It could snow. It could rain. It could do all kinds of crazy stuff. It'd be 90 degrees the next day. You never know what the day is going to give you. Never, ever. Take a look at Face Melting Litecoin. Litecoin looks like poop on the daily. Bearish cross back here on the 2nd of, or no, it's June, yeah, the 2nd of June, and then we got the bearish cross over here on the 26th of June. Still have not got the death cross on Litecoin. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. They are getting pretty close to each other. The 200-day moving average kind of staying straight. 50-day is starting to drop off. It had a crazy drop off, just like the 21. We did make it down into the oversold area on Litecoin, and it printed big buy, boom. We start going up. Right here at the 21-day moving average. Whoa, this is Litecoin to Bitcoin. That's all wrong, guys. Jesus. This is Litecoin USD. There we go. Oh, man. We're getting the death cross right now on Litecoin. Like, right now as we speak, today. Right now. Death cross. Boom. DCA script showing it right there. It printed the cross. It's happening. I would suspect, and look what we're doing. We're pumping. We're pumping. So we're going to pump, and then we're probably going to dump. Looking at the 21-day moving average, right around 149, let's say $150. Looking left on the chart, you got this huge dumb area of resistance right here that we're hitting. And you drag this over to the left of the chart, and you got all of that. So very, very high probability that this thing is not going to make it up through here. Something to keep an eye on. If you can short Litecoin, this would be a good one. If you're holding Litecoin, I would probably sell a little bit up here so you can buy a little bit more when it dumps. Oscillator does have room to move up, but because it has room doesn't mean that it's going to. We all know that. It's going to do what it wants to do. What's up, Tanes? How you doing, buddy? Sweating your butt off like everybody else? Heat stroke. Go over to the weekly on Litecoin. We almost got to that 200-week moving average. We were really dang close. Right now we are above the 50-week moving average, which is a good sign. If we can close above it, we got 6 days exactly left right now in this candle. So if it can close above the 50-week moving average, that would be a bullish sign for Litecoin. It still means it's got some fight in her to try to break through this area of resistance. That's a pretty big area, you guys. So I always say Litecoin's a sleeping giant, and that one day it's really going to do it. But Uranus Oyster. Let's go back on Ethereum. We'll take a look at that real fast. So Ethereum Death Cross. Let's say we're just gonna kind of draw it out. Maybe give us a close guesstimate. Let's just say if we were to stay on the same path that we are on now with the moving averages. Let's just say they stayed straight, okay? We'll just come down and we'll just roughly kind of do one of these things, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing with the 200. It's gonna come around. We're just gonna say, let's go keep on doing this thing. I'd say roughly 9th of July, roughly 8th of July, somewhere in there. What up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you being here. Hope all is well. Oh, Tanes, you got a tropical storm hitting you right now. Dang. Kind of jealous, but kind of not. Yeah, where are you at, Tanes, if you don't mind, without doxing yourself too bad? Well, I appreciate you, Hassan. Jay, you are a national treasure and should be protected at all costs. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. No problem, Uranus. Yeah, somewhere between 8th and 9th of July, be looking for it. Normally we're getting the pumps before the dump, so it'll pump all the way up to that cross, and then it takes a crap from there. So keep an eye on her. We'll look at Cardano. I've been watching Cardano a lot here lately. A lot of the guys in the group are holding it. This is a chart we drew last week, I do believe. Or maybe not. Yeah, Cardano, all these are getting these nice little jogs up, and these usually break down, so just be very mindful. You know, these are on a decent little uptrend. This is on a daily, so it's pretty good. Uptrends will stay valid as long as we don't close below them. So as soon as we get a closing candle below this trend line, it is now no longer valid, and it turns into resistance. It's no longer support. So if we break below that, watch for a retest of the resistance and rejection there, then take a short sell. So it's very good for leverage traders in markets like this, and you know, people trading futures and stuff like that, because we're able to make money both ways. For people just spot trading, it kind of sucks. You know, you're kind of like, well, what do I do? Should I hold? Should I keep going? It's a tough call. It's kind of why I learned leverage trading, spot trading. Just after you do it for so long, it starts to, I don't know, it starts to not be enough. You're like, damn it. ADA though, it's probably going to top out right around $1.39, $1.40. It's got a huge area of resistance that's been building. Used all this as support this whole time, but it's getting pretty big now for resistance. And that's all the way up at your 50-day moving average. So 158 would be the area, the top area that we want to see Cardano get above and close to have a chance at getting back to all-time high. Back up in here to the 250. Because this area of resistance is not going to be that hard to beat. You got a little area here and a little area here, so should blow right through it. Ah, Golden Wolf, I'm in Panda's climate zone. I got you, buddy. I got you. oscillator. It's we got all the way down to the oversold. Whoops. We'll move this here. You guys can see how this orange momentum wave clips off. When it clips off, that's a good time to take the trade. Or when we do the root wave, trigger wave like we were talking last week, and you get your big wave here. Dang it, marker. Big wave here, and then you want to see the small wave here, and then this is your trigger wave. This is when you're like, all right, time to buy, time to get into the trade. So if this momentum does this again, let's say we reject here and we end up coming down and zigzagging around, it'll probably start to form this next wave. Trade those trigger waves on this oscillator, you guys. Are super easy, super easy. Cardano has no information on the daily. On Coinbase, let's see if it's somewhere else. Go to Binance. On the weekly, buy time on Cardano right now. Right now. Testing the 21-week moving average. If it stays above it, this is where you'd buy. So don't buy right now, but buy like soon, because this is we got a nice downtrend here, and we bounced right off of this moving average. So far it is looking very bullish on the weekly chart for Cardano ADA. We do have momentum. It is down here towards 20. We're almost at the middle, so it could go either way. It has room to go up, has room to go down. But as of right now, the moving averages on the weekly ADA chart are set up for trading. So anytime we test the 21-week, we buy. Anytime we test the 50-week, we buy. It's not until they cross each other when we stop trading them, like when back here. When the 50-week is above the 21-week, we would not have traded this area at all. This would have been no trade zone. Right here at this crossover, boom, we would have traded right here. I hope you guys that got the free crossover script, you're using it, you understand it. If you don't, you can always DM me over in Discord. I can go over it with you and show you how everything works. Let's go back to the daily, since I'm at Binance chart and it might be a little bit better. Yeah, so it's way more information here to chart. So it's got a pretty nice trend going on here on the daily. I could even draw one right in like this. This is a wedge. You could call this a falling, broadening wedge. People call this all kinds of crazy shit, you guys. You just need to know that there's a good line of support and a good line of resistance right there. And now you know that this is trade time. So this is a perfect, beautiful breakout trade that we're watching right here. If we break above this, go long, buy Cardano, and put your stop loss back inside of this. If we break below, sell everything you got, because that's the 200-day moving average. We hardly ever go under the 200-day moving average. We did here, and we really dumped. So it's not something that happens too often. We did back here. Look how long we stayed under. So 200-day moving average, not good. We did come all the way down and bounce right off of it, and it kind of had a V-shaped recovery. When you hear me say that, typically in crypto, when we get these crazy volatile moves down and then we get a crazy volatile move up, it does make a V shape. And these typically really take off. It's a really big reversal. So if you see one at the bottom of a really big dump, a nice V, just like we have here, it's super bullish, or not super bullish, but there's a lot of volume there. Usually rockets up. So try to take note in little stuff like that. The more you do this, the more you see it, the more you won't even know that you're recognizing it and already knowing what to do. So charts is where it's at, guys. I have been trading cake a lot, so I want to look at some cake. I know it was looking pretty crappy last week. So last week, this is some stuff we drew on here. I don't remember what I said. Don't remember what I said, but this was a pattern we drew in. Okay, and I do remember this breakout trade. I said, you know, this is the perfect example that it's already here. So when we broke out of the bottom of this, we would have went short on cake or sold what we had, and then boom, we came down pretty good. You would have been able to buy in a lot lower. Oh, damn it, all the way down to $9.59. I totally missed that. Looking on the daily chart though, you could consider that a double bottom. Very bullish. But now you see that we fell out of the pattern, we came back, and we are testing the pattern as resistance. See how easy that this can really be once you draw these patterns in and you know what to expect. So when it fell out of there, like if this would have been Bitcoin, I would have went short here, I'd have taken profit. On the way back up, I probably would have went short again here, and every time we would have tested this, I would have went short. It'll probably reject here. I feel like it's got a few more times to test this area before it's going to break it. We got a lot of resistance all the way across the chart. Oscillator spotted the bottom, printed out a big buy here and a big buy here, which both times you would have made money on both of those buy signals. I'm down in South Carolina, Tane says. Yep, I go to North Carolina. I got a bunch of family lives in North Carolina, Wilmington area. Go there for vacation a lot. Super nice. So we are now testing big area of resistance on the weekly for cake. Looking like we got to get back above $15 and 50 some cents in close. Which I use a lot of cake to do a lot of different staking and DeFi stuff, so kind of sucks it went down. I wish I would have caught them moves. I had too many ball games. Too many ball games. Let's look at BNB. Sure have been liking BNB a lot here lately since we've gotten into the DeFi and all that good stuff. So here's another breakout that we drew in. This would have been last week we drew this. So you see that we broke out. You would have went short on BNB, came all the way down to the 200-day moving average. We have yet not to come back and test that as resistance. But this would have been a hell of a trade on BNB if you guys would have taken the short. Closer to Charleston here. Nice. Jay, seriously, brother, you always are willing to help folks out in this trading endeavor. I love the fact that you have no ego and are always willing to drop nuggets of knowledge. That's right, brother. That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad that you learn stuff and I can help. Makes me feel good, buddy. Appreciate you. But yeah, this would have been a beautiful trade, and we also it was close to a double bottom, but really not valid, but very, very close. But this would have been a nice trade. Now be looking for the take profit at $325 on BNB. This does have a big area of resistance on the left of it too, so if it can get back above that 21-day moving average and close, then we're looking for the next spot, and that's the 50-day. That's the 376. Not much resistance there, and then obviously this next box up here, right up here where all-time high was. So be on the lookout for that. The oscillator it's up here right at, it's almost in the middle, so it can go either way, you guys. It's pretty dang close. We're like at 1.3 on the oscillator, so tons of room to go up or down. We're probably going to trade in this range though, inside this range, when everything is bullish again. That's when these moving averages will be like they were over here, like how we've been all last year. So you want your 21 on top, your 50 in the middle, and your 200 in the bottom. If you watched any of my videos all the way before the bull run happened, right back here, we were back here somewhere on Bitcoin, and I was telling everybody, like, when the moving averages are set up on the daily rate, we will be in the bull run. Things are gonna happen. and it looked just like this. So this is what we want to see set up on everything on current, and it's not like that right now. Our 21 is under the 50. It needs to be reversed. Our 21 needs to be over the 50, and when it is, then it's going to be a lot more bullish. We will be technically back in a bull run. Right now we are starting, a lot of things are pretty close to downtrend bear market, so keep that in mind, you guys. Learn some leverage trading, learn how to spot trade. Like I said, leverage trading is super risky, but I will teach you how to do it. You need to use like testnet and stuff like that first to get comfortable with it before you start throwing real money down, because you really lose really quick. Is there anything you guys want to look at? Wonder if we can look at Bunny right here. Yes, we can with wrapped ETH. Nope, that's Rocket Bunny. Look at... Let's look at the Doge. They ain't got no... A lot of people believe a general bull run won't be until October-ish. Do you agree with that? I think we've been in a nice uptrend. I would consider it a bull run. I don't think we've seen our parabolic blow off top like we need to see. Typically, if you go back in Bitcoin history, you can see that every bull run that we've had, every market cycle that was in an uptrend had a blow off top where we would hit a certain area on the chart. They do have an indicator for this. We'll look at it real quick since you asked the question, and I can explain better by having the thing pulled up. Find it here. Okay, so we'll look at this on the monthly chart. And we're gonna look at it PLX. Here we go. I'm gonna go to full view here. Okay, so this is the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve chart. Now, what this chart is showing is your top line, your median line, and your bottom line, and then the lines in the middle. These are all Fibonacci areas, and so basically how this was coded was for went back in history. It looked at all the market cycle, the market structure, and price action. And obviously it plotted our blow off tops, okay, and it's showing our tops here. We have not made it. We have gotten really close to the blow off. I technically don't even say we're in a bull run until we're above the median line. Once we cross over the median line and we get a closing monthly candle, that's when I consider us in a bull market. Way back when we got into the bull market, I did talk about this, and I showed everybody that we are not in bull markets for very long. If we go back and look, like our last bull run, okay, so back in 2017, 2018, when we make the cross over the median line, we were only up there for 1, 2, 3 candles where we were going up. So we could say 1, 2, 3, we could say 4 candles kinda that we were in a bull run. The rest of the time we were going down. Like I said, I don't really count these underneath, just the median line. When we're under it, we're in more consolidation mode, sideways trading, and you can kind of see that through here. So when we're under it, you know, we're pretty much sideways range trading. Here, we're a monthly one, 2 months, 3 months. We could maybe say 4 months because we broke it here. So 4 months we were in a bull market. The rest of the time we were going down. Back 2011, 1, 2, 3, 3 candles, 3 months. Go back to a weekly chart. It's like looking at a weekly. You know, just we're not there for long. We are always in a downtrend, always in bear market, longer than we're in the bull markets. Solana, yes we can, Gigster. Damn, going to have to run another circuit for the AC breaker. Just tripped when I turned my gaming narrow miner back on. You know what, Golden Wolf? Just send me your miners, dude. I'll take them off your hands, man. Until it gets cold there, till wintertime comes, I'll just run them. No biggie, I'll give you a percentage. It's like hosting, I'll host them for you. So, Uranus, what I'm looking for, we are now on a weekly chart back underneath this median line, which is not good. But I would like to see our blow off top come up here and hit about $100,000, $115,000 Bitcoin, just like it did here. In each bull run market cycle, we always blew off and went to the very top band, then bear market. Very top band, bear market. Very top band, bear market. So we could be doing something like we did back here. So we went up above the band, and then we came right back below the band. We consolidated for a little bit, then boom, hit the next one. That's exactly what we could be doing here. It's just a little bit longer. Okay, so we make it up above the band. We dick around for a minute. We go under it. We're gonna dick around for a little bit more, and then boom, we're gonna make the blast off. So we drew this, I think last week. We were looking at this as well. This was a box of resistance, I do believe. It was support or resistance. I think it was support when we were drawing it in. So right now it's looking pretty good. You could even drop this down, we'll say to here. That's probably right around our new area of support. But you can see we had one, two, almost a triple bottom through there. Yeah, I'd consider that a triple bottom. So you had 1, 2, 3. Bearish on a daily time frame. Moving averages are not set up correctly. You're gonna see a lot of guys drawing big lines on their daily charts like this, because this is what's happening now. This is gonna be the trend line we're gonna be following. Most of the assets you guys are gonna be charting, draw this on there, and you want to see the break above this and close. Not only is this acting as resistance, but we have the 21-day moving average right there acting as resistance, along with the 50 right on top of it. And looking left on the chart, you have quite a bit of resistance through here. So definitely would be an area to watch right now. You got 22 hours, 44 minutes left in this daily candle. It's got to make it or break it right here. This if it doesn't get above that trend line and close above $34.73 and close, I'd be looking to sell out and buy back cheaper. I'm gonna go to a different place because I don't think the weekly is gonna give me enough. The weekly still looking very, very bullish. The moving averages are set up correctly. And that daily move, if that does drop like that, that's cool, because then that would set us up right here on the 20-week moving average right around $28.80. That's a beautiful buy area right there on the $28 mark. You see how we tested the 21 week here, bounced off of it and went. That's why we trade them when they're like this. We did it again here. We came up above it, came down, tested it, we held as support, and then took off. So when it's set up like this, you guys, we're buying at the 21-week moving average every time until it doesn't work. And then your stop loss will save you. Draw in a nice little breakout right here, and this is set up pretty good for a weekly. They don't happen like this very often on a weekly. So you could have this in here, and this would be a great trading opportunity for sure. By the breakout, I'd definitely say it's probably gonna respect this. There's really nothing up here to stop it. A little bit of resistance, but that's about it. I watch you on my Android TV. Love it that you're a favorite channel on my huge screen. Hell yeah, Ryan. Appreciate that, brother. What's up, Yashnik? That's right, bud. Stay savage forever. That's right. I'm gonna scroll up here. I'm gonna grab the... Ah, shit. Won't let me copy and paste it. Mikkel, if you're still here, you want to copy and paste that GoFundMe link again, I'd appreciate it. Alright guys, wife just got home. Here are the kids up there running, so I'm going to go get everybody to bed. I'll be in the Discord. You guys need anything, hit me up. And please go hit that GoFundMe link. Go donate if you can to Savage Mine. If you don't know what's going on, hop in the Discord. We're gonna let you know what's going on here shortly, I'd imagine. Alright guys, you have a good night. I will talk to y'all later.